Just down there. Just gonna grab it. No. Nutty dog. Go. Come on, Riggs. You're gonna get strangled.
Look at him. So we've just left Leicestershire and we've stopped off in Northamptonshire on the way back home. I had a look on Park for Night to try and find somewhere in the area, and I don't really seem to get much luck with it. I don't know if it's because these counties aren't really touristy, so people don't really tend to come here, which is why there isn't many park ups on the app. But there just doesn't really seem to be many park ups around here, and the ones that are on the app just seem to be lay-bys at the side of roads, and yeah, they're just not really particularly good. So I've resorted to using Google Maps and sourcing my own park ups, and I think we found quite a good one. We're right next to the canal. I think this is the Grand Union Canal. I don't really know anything about canals, but I think it's the Grand Union Canal. And I thought it'd be nice to stop along here because then we can walk along the path, have a look at some boats, and yeah, I thought it'd be quite good fun. There goes the train. Whee! Thundering along. Huh? Oh, well fast, isn't it? The place that I found for us to park tonight though, it's just a really quiet lay-by next to a cemetery, and it's literally right on the canal. But we're only a stone's throw away from the M1 really, which is the main motorway that we needed to go down to get home. So it's quite a good little stopover, and fingers crossed we have some good weather tomorrow morning so we can come for a really nice walk along the canal. I wonder how many people are watching the golf in the back of their van right now. Probably not very many, but I am. Time for shower number 3. I checked the water tank earlier to see how much water we've got left, and we've used barely any water. I reckon there's about over 3/4 left of what we had, and this is day 3. So if we filled that tank up, I reckon we could get like 2 weeks out of it. It would be quite nice to have a slightly longer warm shower with that in mind, but I don't want any condensation, so it's going to be another quick one. God, I love this shower. It's just starting to get a bit steamy. I think I was pushing it a little bit there. Come on, Mr. Spinney, get rid of the condensation. So another successful night, I think. Little bit cold. I woke up a couple of times because it was so cold and we had to put the heater on. The annoying thing about the heater, I think it's just the diesel mode. I think it's different on electric mode. But on diesel mode, it will heat up to temperature and then it just turns off, and then it waits for the van to get cold and then it heats back up again. So it gets like really cold and then really hot and then really cold and then really hot. It's not like a steady temperature.
It's more steady when it's plugged into electric.
Yeah. Yeah, so when it's on electric mode, it's a bit better. Because I think on electric mode, it just stays constant. It doesn't have to fire up, and because the heat from the diesel element is really intense, so it heats the van really fast and the water. But it's just a bit too fiery. Doesn't keep it that steady.
In the same way.
No, I don't know if that's the same for all diesel heaters, but yeah. So some of you have been asking about condensation and whether we get any. And the answer is yes, we do get condensation on all the windows, but we have our window sucker, so it's not a problem. Look how good this thing is. These things are amazing. If you haven't got one, you need to get one. Karcher. I don't think it's called window sucker. I can't remember what it's called. Window vacuum maybe? Water vacuum, I don't know. It's really good though, you should get one. So this is where we parked last night. Really nice lay-by. And then the main road's just kind of parallel the other side of those trees. So yeah, really good one, really quiet. The canal's just at the top there, just going along there, and then there's like a little aqueduct bridge thing that we have to climb up to go and actually get to the canal. But yeah, really good night's sleep, really peaceful, really quiet, and a decent little spot. Well, he's so good at going up the steps. He's so good at it. It's just like one. Digby wants the duck. I know. Do you think?
Yeah.
Will you jump in the river?
So hard.
Would you jump in?
It's pulling really hard.
Right, let's go. Come on. Let's get away from the duckies. When I was trying to find a park up in Northampton, I saw that there was the Grand Union Canal going through it. So immediately I just wanted to find somewhere that was on the canal so we could walk along it. And luckily I found like the most perfect spot just outside of Daventry. Before we bought the tiny house, we did talk about the possibility of living on a canal boat, but where we live there is no canal network. So down in the southeast of England, it just doesn't really exist down there. It tends to be, well, pretty much everywhere else, like all through the middle and the north and all around there. That's kind of like where the canal network is. I don't know if it goes down to the west, the southwest, I'm not sure. But in the southeast there's just like nothing there really, so that wasn't really an option. I also don't really know if we'd want to live on a boat. We were just talking about it a minute ago, and I think it would be nice to maybe hire a boat for a couple of weeks, a month, maybe a season, just to kind of enjoy it. But to actually live in one all the time, I don't really know if it would work for us. I feel like you'd be a bit restricted in the sense of being able to, like, I don't know, get off the boat and go somewhere else, and I don't know, you're pretty much committed to the boat and there isn't really anything else. So yeah, not really too sure. Maybe one day we'll give it a go, sell the house and get a boat, but I don't know. It is really nice on the river though. Canal, sorry, it's not a river, it's a canal. Alright guys, we've walked for 2 kilometers, so I think we're gonna do a U-E and head back, because otherwise we'll just keep walking for miles. I could quite happily just like keep walking along the canal just for ages. Like we were just saying, it's just really flat, it's not like hilly or anything, so you can just keep going. But look, whole line of boats. Wonder how many people are in them. Right.
I've seen a lock.
No, haven't passed a lock.
In either direction.
No, no locks. Right, should we go back? Should we go find the duckies again? Go find the duckies. How many locks do you guys reckon are on the Grand Union Canal? I don't really have any context though, I don't know how long it is or anything, so it's just a pure guess. I'm going to go for 100. 100 miles, 100 locks. That's what I'm guessing.
The Grand Union Canal is 137 miles.
Oh, close.
Do you want to change your guess about the locks?
No, I'll say 100.
158.
Oh, it wasn't too bad then. 137 miles, 158 locks.
Well, considering we haven't seen one.
Yeah, it's quite surprising. So there's more than one every mile.
Yeah.
And we haven't seen one. Interesting.
It has arms to places including Leicester, Slough, Aylesbury, Wendover and Northampton. You can walk the length of it.
I'm not surprised.
If you'd like to.
Maybe we should do that. Should do that one day.
No.
Walk the length of the Grand Union Canal. That'd be fun. You have to camp on the way though. I don't know where you camp.
It says makes it an ideal training walk for long distance walkers because it's like no significant climbs. Go on.
Let's go.
Up on the grass. Clean off a bit. Up on the grass. 4.7 kilometres.
So useful to have the shower. Oh, the water's still quite warm.
I told you it would be. Still in that little tank.
Hello. Hello, my boy. Let's go back. Who is it, Dix? Who is it? Look.
Who is it?
Who's that? Oh, he's still a bit dirty on his chest. Digby's always dirty. It's probably dirty from the mat in the van, to be honest with you.
No, you probably guess he's using a rubbish shop.
Well, maybe. Alright guys, we're packing up the van, getting ready to go home. We need to get back because we've got a food shop coming. So yeah, we kind of need to hit the road. Another successful stopover, I think. Had a lovely walk along the canal this morning. I could honestly just keep walking along that probably all day. It'd be quite nice to just do a whole day of walking along the canal, take some lunch with us, and yeah, I just think it'd be quite nice. We are going away again in a couple of days, so we're going home, we're going to do a wash, sort everything out, and then we're going away again just for the one night this time down to East Sussex. We're meeting up with my sister and my two nieces, and we're going to have a day out in the woods and have an overnighter, and Joss is going to come with us for the first time as well, which should be good fun. So first time in the van, the four of us, and yeah, quite looking forward to that. But I really hope you enjoyed this video anyway. Give it a big thumbs up if you did. Make sure you come back for the next one. So until then, have a safe drive, stay alive, try not to spill anything, and have a lovely day.